someone in his right sense will not vote for all these people I want to mention. So don't forget to subscribe. Ensure you watch the video from the beginning to the end. Yeah, I'm Honorable. Thank you. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are over there. This is MC Honorable, the son of Awisho of Arab of Lagos. Yeah, I want to thank you, my follower, for the video I did last time, and I've come again to do a video again regarding a statement and that former governor of Ondo State, Governor Olusegun Mimiko, actually did some write-up regarding the Honorable Aregbesola, former governor of Osun State, and Peter Obi, and a former governor of Anambra State, and Honorable Atiku as well, presidential candidate, and a former vice president of Nigeria. And former governor of Ondo State, Honorable Mimiko, actually made some statement regarding them, which I want to read out to my follower, because sometimes write-up doesn't go viral as much as a video, because people prefer sometimes to watch video than reading. Nobody have time to read some write-up. So that's the reason why I'm doing it, so everybody can be aware of those statements that Honorable Mimiko actually said. First of all, he said something about former governor of Osun State, Honorable Aregbesola, that Aregbesola is not opposing Tinubu because of Nigeria, but because of his own selfishness and stubbornness after running out of favor. And this statement, it is true, because Aregbesola was one of the loyalists to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, incumbent president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Yes. If I were Honorable Aregbesola in that kind of situation, I would have remained silent. I wouldn't go to another party. I would just remain silent. Because my silence would have enabled Asiwaju to invite me. Yes. I would have remained silent. Once again, that silence would have enabled Asiwaju to invite me. Okay, I used to be one of my loyalists. Okay, let's call him. But Aregbesola blew out of proportion because he was angry. No, I cannot do something like that. You have benefited from Asiwaju now. If not for Asiwaju, you wouldn't have become a former governor of Osun State. It was through this man. There are so many people who want such opportunity, who didn't say it. Typically, we have someone who has been contesting for Lagos State Governor, Honorable Timi Agbaje, who has been contesting, which I have lost count of his contesting in Lagos State, which he never became governor. But you, Honorable Aregbesola, you have the opportunity to become a governor of Osun State through being favored by Asiwaju. If I were you, I would have been patient. You went to go and join from ADC to fight against Asiwaju, which I know that Asiwaju will prevail because he's a man of intelligence. Honorable Aregbesola, I'm from Osun State, to the son of Arab of Lagos. With all due respect, sir, you are not supposed to go and join another party. No. You would have remained silent and just remain calm. Yes, that's what you should have done, sir. In my own opinion, my own perspective, that's what you should have done. And secondly, Honorable Obi, the presidential aspirant from Labour Party, the last election, I believe that he himself has joined the ADC now. So he said Obi is well-known liar, someone who claimed he built schools and Anambra teachers busted into Lauta because he was lying. I don't know how true that story is, truly. And he also said he couldn't pay salaries as a governor, and he wants to rescue power with Tinubu, who started payment of 13 months salary to worker in Nigeria as a governor of Lagos. Look at El-Rufai. I don't want to mention El-Rufai now. I'm still talking about Peter Obi. Truly, if you want to compare Peter Obi with Asiwaju, it's just that, in Nigeria, when people want to bring you down, you understand, they will start giving you bad name. That's what they are doing to Asiwaju. They are giving Asiwaju bad name. That Asiwaju is corrupt, this and that. Where is the allegation? If you say somewhere Asiwaju is corrupt, where is the allegation? At least if you want to level allegation of corruption to someone, or misappropriation, or public fund, or atrocities, you should have tangible evidence. You should have evidence that this man actually did that. Yes, you should have evidence. I'm so disappointed with our people. So furthermore, as I was saying, that is for what former governor of Ondo State, Honorable maybe could actually say about Mr. Peter Obi. Yeah, furthermore, I want to talk about El-Rufai. I don't want to talk much about El-Rufai because I knew that El-Rufai also did what Honorable Arebashola did. He blew out of proportion, overreacting because he was not considered a minister. And he has forgotten that he was a governor, former governor. All these guys who are angry, who are blown out of proportion, they have benefited from this organization, this progressive. They have held strategic position, juicy position. They have benefited immensely. They have benefited immensely. So furthermore, I would like to talk about Atiku. I'm so much disappointed with Atiku. Is this kind of person that wants to revamp Nigerian economy? Because this is a fact. During when he was a vice president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, when he was the one that handled privatization of property owned by government, I will mention one of the company that I'm so much disappointed that he privatized below its worth. Ascon organization, a company that was owned by Nigerian. This company was privatized to a Russian. This company actually worth $3.2 billion. The fact is there. You can check. You can fact check it. The fact is there. This company actually worth $3.2 billion. Could you believe that Honorable Atiku, the presidential candidate from ADC, he privatized this company for $130 million. Can you see the difference if you do the mathematics? Is that kind of person that wants to revamp Nigerian economy, wants to take Nigeria to prosperity? Somebody who did that, a company that worth $3.2 billion, and you privatize it to $130 million. And you, all of you, want to compare yourself with Asiwaju, the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. No. Hell no. I'm not the one that say all this, but this one I said about Atiku, the fact is there. Anybody can check that. But these are the statements that were made by Honorable Mimiko, the former governor of Ogun State. So I was saying bring more updates regarding the other political current affairs that's going on. And also, I also do a video about the war that is ongoing regarding Iran and Israel and America, whereby Iran actually stopped the tanker from moving, from stopping petroleum tankers, the ship that usually carry crude oil. There's a part they call Strait of Hormuz, or what do they call this, if I could remember very well. It's actually a part away on ocean where ships usually passes, you understand, to deliver crude oil. So it was that part is actually close to Iran. So because of the war that is ongoing, Iran actually stopped various of ships that usually passes there, that they must pay some amount of money before they could pass there. So that actually annoying Trump, the American president. So I will still do video regarding that so that you people can see it and see what is going on. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Please, I'm Honorable. Yeah, bye-bye.